today's video, I'm going to be showing you and talking about my current OCP vest setup, as well as going over the new SIG M18 drop leg holster, as well as our new OCP helmets. But before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's get into the video. Before we get started with the video, I just want to do a quick disclaimer and point out that this is how I wear my vest. This is what I'm comfortable with, and this is the same exact vest setup that I did have on my previous AVU vest. Okay, I'm just cutting off the top of my head, but we're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So at the very top right, I have my handcuff key. And I bought this handcuff key at the shopette. So we have a clothing store in the shopette, so you can go ahead and buy yourself a handcuff key holder, because you do get your own handcuff key with the cuffs that you get. However, you don't get a holder. So go ahead and buy this. I think this is very, very useful, and you always have a handcuff key in hand ready to use. Then in the center of my vest, I am supposed to have my rank right here. So this is where your rank will go, and then this is just which squadron you're with. And I just have my last name right here with 75th Security Forces Squadron. On the left side of my vest, I have placed my whistle, and I kind of weaved it through the top padding right here just to make it shorter, because if it's not like that, it'll dangle like really far down, and we don't want that because it's going to get in the way. This is just how I found to have it quick, fast, and ready to use whenever I need it. I have never used it, so. And then right below that, I have my handcuff pouch, and then I do have my handcuffs inside here, and I just stick them in here. So off to the right side of my handcuff pouch, I have this big blank spot because on my old AVU vest set, I had a pouch right here that would hold all of my cards in there. However, they took those out of these newer sets for the OCPs because they didn't think they were needed. I know a lot of people on my flight were using that specific pocket for a pouch. It was very useful and beneficial for us because we just kept our cards in here for whenever we went to the armory window to arm up. We had our M18 cards and weapon cards, our M4 weapon cards, my radio card, as well as my taser and my baton card in here, so I would never lose them. Now I kind of just stick them wherever, which I'm pretty sure I have them in the pouches down here. Moving on to the lower portion of my vest, on the left side right here, I have my M4 pouches. I do have 2 of these pouches because when you arm up for duty, you do have to carry 4 M4 magazines, so you have to carry 3 in your pouches and 1 actually loaded into your M4. And so this one, I just put 1 M4 magazine. That's why it's a little bit tighter, cinched down. And then right here, I carry 2 of my other magazines. Now, farther to the left of me, I have my M18 pouch. However, we do carry 17 mags and 21 mags now. So when I do go ahead and I put my M18 mags in here, they don't fit properly. It does kind of just Velcro up here, but it still works. They do have other mags, but so far this is just what I've had since I had my old M4, because I did just requal on the M18. I carry my 21 round mag right here, and then we have our 17 round mag that we place into our weapon when we do arm up. That's why I only have 1 of these pouches on here. Moving on to the right side of my vest, I have my radio pouch right here. Off to the right side of my radio pouch, I do have my baton holder. I just stick my baton in here every time I go to arm up. Now, farther off to the right side of my baton holder, I do have another M9 pouch. I do just place my flashlight in here. However, it has currently gone missing. I probably dropped out somewhere, so I'm gonna have to get a new one or hopefully find it, but that is what I have right here. That is currently all the items that I do have on my vest. As most of you probably have noticed, I do not have my taser holster on here at all. That is just because I don't carry a taser with me. I do have that option because I am qualified. However, I just don't carry the taser on me at work. Also, I just want to mention that be smart about where you put your items on your vest, because certain things you're going to have to reach for. Like I said, I am right hand dominant when it comes to firing. So when I'm using my weapon and I run out of ammo, I'm going to obviously want my weapon to be accessible on my left side. That is why I have my 9mm ammo for my M18 on the left side of me, so it's easily accessible with my left hand. You don't want to place anything in an awkward position where you might not be able to reach it. It's super easy for me to reach my handcuff key right here, my whistle, so don't forget to think about that when you're going and setting up your own vest. There are a couple different ways you can also take off your vest. However, I just always take it off the long way. Some people just unstrap the shoulder or something like that. I don't do that. I full on take it all the way off. So there's Velcro right here in the front. So you're going to lift up the front of your vest. And then there's Velcro cinching it on the side. So you're just going to want to pull those off. And then another layer is that they also have another Velcro cinched underneath your vest. So you're just going to end up pulling those apart and then just sliding the vest off. And it is seriously that easy. The next thing I want to talk about is the M18 holster, and I currently use the drop leg holster. That is just what I'm most comfortable with. A lot of people in my squadron also use the holster that just sits directly on your hip without having to wrap the strap around your leg. I don't know, I just find that uncomfortable. The thing about these new holsters is that they are super bulky, like really bulky. They are unique to say that they have an automatic lock function whenever you go ahead and you put your M18 into the holster. So once you holster it, it automatically locks into place for you. However, it does have a lock on top of it where you can manually lock it yourself as well. And then when you're taking your weapon out, you are just going to click that button forward and pull your weapon out. Okay, I just wanted to quickly zoom in on the holster, and as you can tell, up here is super bulky. The last one that I had for the M9 had 2 straps and they were super thin and you hardly notice that they're there. However, this one is super bulky, and to get it off, it's honestly so tricky. You can either go ahead and unstrap it and slide it off. Like there's these 2 buttons right here that you're going to be pressing together and pushing up on the holster. So you can go ahead and pull it out. It gets kind of tricky because this bottom part gets caught like underneath, and that is just what it looks like. However, if you want to go ahead and place the weapon back onto your hip, you're just going to be sliding these 2 clips into the holster again and making sure you hear click once it is secured, and then you go ahead and wrap the straps around. Another way to get it off is that if you want to take the full holster off, then underneath it is very, very difficult because this is a brand new holster, so it has not been worn in yet. So it is very, very difficult. Mostly I have to either undo my belt to get this off. However, let's see if I can do it. It's just going to be underneath here and they're clipped together, and you just want to push. There we go. And you're just going to lift it out like that. And see, it clips together. And then you're going to pull. Since I am basically showing you all of my new OCP gear, I'm just going to be showing you our new helmets that we just got. Like, I'm not even kidding you, we probably got it like a couple weeks ago, and we all had to go grab our new helmets and trade in for our old ones. And these ones are so nice. Like, I'm telling you, so nice. So here's what the helmet looks like. It still has a tag on it because I have not used it at all, and it does not have the cover on it at all. But right here is the MVG mount, which is super nice because it's already built into it. The ones that we had before, we actually had this black one that we had to put into ourselves and actually screw on, and mine always got stuck and would not hold the MVG at all when I went to go fire. It was a struggle. It was just a hot mess. On the back, it has a new feature, which is kind of hard for females though, because you do have to take your hair out because they don't have a little hole opening in the back for your bun to fit through anymore. But it is what it is. We give and take a little bit. So here on the back, it has a cinching mechanism where you can just click, and that is just cinching the helmet tighter instead of having all these straps pulling and all that stuff like before. This is just what the inside looks like. Super nice chin straps. This is what the cover looks like. It's still in this plastic. I just have the padding that I also need to apply, and I have not done that yet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is my current OCP vest setup, what our current OCP brand new helmets look like, as well as our new SIG M18 drop leg holsters. I just wanted to share with you guys what our current and new security forces gear looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!